Hello. Oh, Sorcerer Dave, thank you for the host. Appreciate that very much. Good evening, everyone. That's we've been listening to a song by by a gentleman named Jeremy Harvey. Jeremy Harvey has he's a musician. He's a composer, a master piano player. And not that long ago, he found my stream and offered to write a theme song. So pretty happy about that. So you've been listening to the John Fly theme song. I'm gonna do a YouTube highlight video and have that on it, but that's an original piece of music there. I'll maybe play it again on the second flight during cruise. But anyway, good to see you guys. Again, thank you, Sorcerer Dave, for the host. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, just looking here.
Stud, nothing wild.
Yeah, so you can go on Amazon.com and look for Jeremy Harvey. And he's an avid flight simmer, so it's a definite bonus. So we're here back at San Luis Obispo. I'll go ahead and see who's in the room tonight. We got Josh J. Gibbs. Hello, Sorcerer Dave, of course. CC 131577. FSE Tony B. Happy Pilot 1. Long Ranger 241. Prep PT 6. Pure Army Rain Dog 757. Sharklet Snail Pace. Zacho Gaming on Twitch. I think I saw RA Flyer pop in. 2-2 Victor Uniform. So good to see you guys. Yep. This could be, is it really 992? I didn't even know. I'm quite happy about that. Wow. I thought it was, wow. I didn't realize I was that close. So, yeah, we may get to 1,000 follower hype. That would be pretty cool. Hello, Mets747. Good to see you. We're going to be doing a flight out of San Luis Obispo here. Make sure that switch panel looks good. We're going to fly just a quick flight from San Luis Obispo down to Oceano, and then from Oceano we will fly down to an airport called Santa Ynez, or KIZA. And basically all three of these airports are scenery by GPB 500. So a couple of these are available. Well, all three of those are available on the org. I've been fortunate enough to get some advanced copy on some coming updates for several of his airports. But I mean, just the detail. It's just pretty good stuff. You'll see it as we taxi out. So go ahead and get this plane started. Oh, snack! 1,000 follower hype. That'd be pretty cool. 1,000 followers and started in October. Pretty happy about that. All right, so we'll go ahead and turn our battery on. We'll turn our beacon on, our fuel pump. We'll put our mixture full rich, crack our throttle a little bit here. Go ahead and crank over the starter. And the plane starts right up. Go up to 1,000 RPM. Put the parking brake on, of course. 1,000 RPM. Take the starter back to off. Turn our fuel pump off. Turn our taxi light on. Turn our avionics on. Let those power up. We're in the, of course, the Airfoil Labs Cessna 172 again tonight. Giving the tube liners a break. I've been flying the IXEG 733 a lot lately. I'm really enjoying it, but I decided to do a second straight stream of the Airfoil Lab Cessna 172 with the Global Sim Alliance. It's quite a busy livery, I know, but I do like it. It's by Gyro Head, if you see him. Do you know if anyone has done Minnesota scenery? Well, I know that Minneapolis Airport is available. It's pretty good. And I downloaded... Well, that reminds me. Let me just go ahead and bring up... some of you guys have already seen this, but... see if I can bring up... X Organizer on the screen. There we go. All right, so X Organizer. I was running a 0.3, so I don't know how I missed it, but 0.4 is now out. So let's see if I can get this correctly proportioned. Here on stream. It's looking kind of weird. There we go. All right, so here in, if I click on install information on airports, and then I go all enabled airports on the map, I can then scroll this over. So as far as, and I need to click the airport data file from my scenery packs, and then I can go to all enabled. So as far as scenery in Minnesota, I'm not sure if you're referring to mesh or photo, but there are the airports that I have. Now some of these, so we got Duluth, we got Mankato, is it Mankato or Mankato? We got Rochester, St. Paul. So those are the airports that I have in Minnesota. And then if we go over to the mesh, of course, and we bring up the United States, and we click on Three Blacks Ass Music, good to see you. Hello, Rob KBTL. Here's all the photo scenery that I have done. I'm finally down to the Oklahoma border. I actually started today down here south of Laredo, and I made it up past Laredo on my way up to Dallas. I'm looking forward to the Dallas scenery because I'll be able to finally purchase the Dallas scenery that came out that's on the org store. Let me move this up here. All right, so that's your X Organizer. Of course, you've got you can handle all of your plugins and scripts, and you can start X-Plane with plugins enabled or disabled, and you can start X-Plane with airports, libraries, whatever, enabled or disabled. A warning though, it does mess with your scenery INI file, so be prepared. Have that backed up because it does change things. But yeah, that's a little X Organizer hype 0.4. You can find that. Just Google or go on to the X-Plane the x-plane.org forums, and you'll see that, or the downloads actually, and just do a search for X-Plane 10 Organizer. You'll find it. The Space Pratt has been, I guess it's about 4.5 terabytes. 4.5 terabytes, give or take, I think is what it is. So, and tonight we're rocking a nice tortellini, turkey sausage, tomato, really nice sauce. It's been the sauce and the turkey sausage has been in the crock pot all day long. So you get to listen to a little bit of me eating again. All right. Let's go ahead and chew with our mouth open. We'll connect to Pilot Edge.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
We'll leave the ForeFlight off for now. How's that sound? The ForeFlight's kind of cool sometimes, but sometimes it takes up a little bit of the real estate. So we go over here. We go to San Luis Obispo. We're going to look at the chart, and we see that ground is on 121.6. So 121.6. We'll then change the tower, which is 124.0. We got marginal VFR conditions here at San Luis Obispo. Let's download the weather.
Vegas ground, American 1251, ready to taxi with November. We're off Alpha 5.
American 1251, Las Vegas ground. Runway 19 left, taxi via Gulf, Delta.
Oh yeah, that weather looks quite different there.
At 19 left via Gulf, Delta, American 12.
That's right, it wouldn't be a John
And
Fly
at
stream
213
without
cross Mason at maintain flight level 240.
a little food going on.
Ontario ground, Hawker 210 Whiskey Northside Terminal 2, ready to taxi with Gulf.
Hawker
How do you like that
2102 Whiskey
360
Ontario
degree
ground,
view?
runway 26 right, taxi via November 1, Whiskey.
26 right via November 1 Whiskey, 02 Whiskey.
All right, so let's get the weather, and then we'll just get out of here for a short flight down to Oceano. We are on 1,000 follower hype, so there's a few of you in here that are not following, so consider clicking the follow button below. That'd be great. Get me one step closer to
5197 kilo,
1,000
at Alpha.
Rob is very glad I wore pants.
5197 kilo, Santa Maria Tower. Have a departure frequency and a squawk for you. Advise ready to copy.
11.
5197
Altimeter
kilo.
299er 8. R Nevada 29er approach in use.
5197 kilo.
Departing runway
Departure frequency
29er.
120.55.
Read back all
Squawk
runway
tree
assignments
51.
and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have
Departure
Foxtrot.
frequency
San Luis
120.55.
County Regional Information Foxtrot.
3351. 5197 kilo.
2256 Zulu.
5197 kilo. Read back
290 at
correct.
Niner.
Are you ready to go?
Visibility 10. Ceiling to 1,600 broken.
5197 kilos, give me a minute.
Temperature 19er.
Alright.
2.11. Altimeter 299er
And at
8.
1638,
R
contact
Nevada
Oakland Center 1
29er
tree
approach in use.
3.7. Good day.
Departing runway 29er. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Okay, so we have
Advise on
information.
initial contact.
Foxtrot. We're here at
And at 1638, Oakland Center.
ACI Jet Center. So we'll go ahead and ask for a taxi for a VFR departure to the south. We got a follower, Chelsea, boy, 6224.
But I think we're being followed.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Let's see if Powdage is functional tonight with my yoke.
Santa Maria Tower 597 kilo, ready for departure.
5197 kilo, roger, left downwind departure approved, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Left down approved. Runway 30, clear for takeoff. 5197 kilo.
San Luis ground, Cessna 572 Delta X-ray at the ACI Jet Center. Request taxi with information Foxtrot.
I don't mean to
Shy
alarm
72
you,
Delta
buddy,
X-ray, San
but I
Luis
think
ground, say aircraft
we're
type.
being followed.
Cessna 172 and negative flight following. We'll be just doing a VFR departure to the south, 2 Delta X-ray.
Or 572 Delta X-ray, or roger, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
29er via Alpha, 2 Delta X-ray. All right, so we'll release our parking brake. And we're going to try to maintain IFR. Take a look at this fine scenery by GPB
Retreat 3
500.
Alpha Bravo, advise when you have the weather for John Wayne.
Got our taxi light on.
Ontario Tower, Hawker 210 to Whiskey's ready for departure, 26 right.
Oh, yeah.
Hawker
I always
2102
forget
Whiskey,
that.
Ontario Tower,
like a
runway 26
tradition.
right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, 0 to Whiskey.
Skyline Tree Alpha Bravo advised when you have the weather for John Wayne.
Should be on my
Skyline Tree
checklist.
Alpha Bravo, roger,
Get
expect
rid of that
Dallas,
banner.
runway 20 right approach.
Some really nice taxi
Or
textures.
5197 kilo
And
contact,
right up
Santa Barbara
here,
departure.
we got the ACI
5197 kilo,
hangar.
Santa Barbara departure. Have a good day.
The night lighting looks amazing here. Got some FedEx planes here, some caravans.
Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Baron 123, Sierra X-ray, we're 9 miles to the east-northeast, landing Riverside.
Runway 123 Sierra X-ray Riverside Tower, make straight in runway 27.
Okay, straight in 273, Sierra X-ray.
Okay, I guess that puts us at 993 on the followers, or 994. You got Chef
Baron
Boyardee
Sierra
tonight,
X-ray,
Rob?
advise when you're 3 miles out.
Okay, we'll call you 3 miles out, 3 Sierra X-ray.
Hawker 02 Whiskey, contact SoCal departure.
Over to departure, 0 to Whiskey, good day.
Or 5197 kilo Santa Barbara departure, radar contact. Or 5197 kilo traffic, 11 o'clock, about 4 miles, 2,600, he's northbound.
Okay, we're coming up here to runway 29er.
Hawker 2102 Whiskey,
Oh, that's a nice
SoCal
car just
departure, radar
driving by.
contact.
There's a
Climb
winery right
and
up there.
maintain 10,000.
I'm going to have to try their wine sometime. But tonight, it's Stoli and Dr. Pepper. Vanilla Stoli and Dr. Pepper. All right, so we'll hold short here of the taxi line. And
United 1638, descend via the Surfer 2, arrival San
go ahead and change to
Francisco, altimeter
12400.
2996.
And we'll make sure
Vegas
that
Tower,
towers.
American 1251, ready to go, 19 left.
I mean, as far as I can tell, the
Or
weather.
2102 Whiskey, traffic. 9 to 10 o'clock, about 5 miles.
The weather
Sometimes says the
clouds are at
skyline, you're
2600.
southbound.
So we should, if I stay low, we'll be fine. I hope.
So, 5-card stud, nothing wild. And the sky's the limit.
Fly Willig, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Hello to the 5 viewers. Hello. One more bite.
Or 2102 Whiskey, turn right. And turn right heading tree 00, join Victor 197.
Las Vegas Tower, American 1251, short of 19er left, ready for departure.
Or tree 23 Alpha Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock, about 4 miles southbound, 4,400, type unknown.
Rob KBTL, thank you for the host. Crown Royal and canned food.
Skyline 323 Alpha Bravo,
Good night.
contact
Fly
SoCal
Willig.
approach
Thanks for the
12821.
host.
American 1251, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19er left, American 1251.
San Luis Tower, 572 Delta X-ray, ready to go, 29.
I want 56 Sierra X-ray, roger, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land 273, Sierra X-ray.
Or tree 23 Alpha Bravo, SoCal approach, did you call?
I love the TBM. Few issues with it, but I think the update's going to make a difference.
Or 2102 Whiskey, proceed direct Palm to LVR.
San Luis Tower, 572 Delta X-ray, ready to go, 29.
Or 572 Delta X-ray San Luis Tower, VFR southbound departure, approved runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
29er, clear for takeoff, 2 Delta X-ray. Okay, so we'll do a VFR southbound departure.
Or 2 Delta X-ray, do me a favor and squawk VFR.
Okay, we'll squawk VFR, 2 Delta X-ray. Yeah, it was on 1, 2, 3, 4, which is weird that it's the default.
Or tree 2 Tree Alpha Bravo SoCal approaching on frequency.
It's the default code for the Airfoil Labs is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got to change that to 1200.
John Wayne clearance, Duke 148 Whiskey Tango.
We're going to do a no flaps departure here.
Request VFR advisories to Ontario at 3000 with the weather.
Slowly.
Or 148 Whiskey Tango, John Wayne clearance. Clearance on quest standby.
148 Whiskey Tango.
I wonder if that's for the V2 exam.
Or tree 2 Tree Alpha Bravo SoCal approach.
Here's me coming out.
American 1251, contact departure, good day.
SoCal departure, my 1281, good day, sir.
Riverside Tower, Baron 3 Sierra X-ray. We're clearing Golf. We're going to the GA parking straight ahead there.
Baron 3 Sierra X-ray, roger, taxi straight ahead, main frequency, good day.
Okay, straight ahead with you, 3 Sierra X-ray.
Lindbergh clearance, Delta 428, IFR to Burbank.
American 1251, Las Vegas departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Karen wants the TBM 930. Let's do it. Let's do a GoFundMe.
Delta 428, Lindbergh
I
clearance.
hope she doesn't mean the Karen Auto. Lotto's at 430. Wow, can you imagine if one of us won that?
Or tree 2 Tree Alpha Bravo SoCal bridge.
Yeah, giving away a cruise today for the John Fly Miles Award of the Day.
2102 Whiskey, contact Joshua, approach 126.1. Or tree 2 Tree Alpha Bravo SoCal bridge.
All right, let's just go ahead and turn on our autopilot for a moment. We'll click the heading button. We'll sync our heading bug here. And then we'll rotate our autopilot and we'll go up to, let's go up to 17, let's go to 1800 feet. And we're going to arm this to stop at 1800 feet. And we're going to fly. We're now on autopilot, so I can, as you can see here, I can rotate this knob right here. And that changes our heading. And cruise. This is going to be a very short flight. So
contact LA Center 134.65.
GoFundMe to, is that for the IXEG giveaway? Yeah. Ant Cruise, this is, I'm just doing a really quick flight from San Luis Obispo down to Oceano. And then from Oceano, we're going to go down to
Joshua,
Santa Ynez.
Roger, I'll put your approach request on request right now.
Definitely some cloud cover here in SoCal tonight.
Altimeter 2990.
So there in the distance, off to over here near the coast, you can see the beacon light for Oceano, which is
1251,
Lima
LA Center,
52.
climb and maintain, flight level 230.
So that's where we're going to land.
Tree 2 Tree Alpha Bravo SoCal approach. Yeah, you went off frequency for a little bit there. Turn right, heading 220, vector for resequencing.
I guess we'll open up the bedding for my landing rate already.
Alright, November 323 Alpha Bravo Alpha. You have traffic about 12 o'clock, 2 miles at 4,500.
Cheers.
He's going westbound. Additional traffic 11 o'clock. Correction, 1 o'clock, 4 miles, 5,600. He's going southeastbound. Or 5197 kilo
Okay,
advise when you have
we
Santa
just
Barbara in
opened
sight,
up the
the
betting.
altimeter 2998.
Thanks, 3 Black. Ats Music. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's looking, I like it. It's pretty cool. Finally got 2 cameras working. It took forever.
Or 148 Whiskey Tango on departure flight heading 330, maintain VFR out of below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4561.
VFR limits to the test. That's right. All right, so over here.
148 Whiskey Tango heading 330 below 2400.
Head for that.
Departure with 128.1.
Rotate our head in
and
here.
say again squawk.
And we'll head over toward this.
Or 148 Whiskey Tango, squawk 4561.
Either a train track or a road up here that I can see.
Squawk 4561,
And
148
then we're
Whiskey Tango.
we'll turn. Looks like that road might lead us into Oceano.
Or 2102 Whiskey, proceed direct Perps. At Perps, cleared RNAV, runway 24 approach.
All right, so we've got
Or 5197 kilo.
FSC
traffic.
Tony B is betting on option number
9
2.
o'clock,
He's
about
betting
4 miles,
1,000 John fly
6,600
miles
opposite direction.
that I land between 100 and 149 feet per minute. I think that's a good safe bet.
Or tree 23 Alpha Bravo, turn right.
Okay,
heading
Oceano
320.
is an uncontrolled airport, so normally you'd change over to CTAF frequency and announce where you are, who you are, what you're going to do, but we're not doing CTAF tonight, which apparently bugs some people. I'm going to change my altitude. I'm going to rotate this knob down to 1,000 feet. That gets us to approximate pattern altitude. I'm going to take back my throttle a little bit here because, ooh, we just had a weather change here. I'm going to take back the throttle here so we don't overspeed the aircraft, because we are in a nice steep descent. Okay, get your bets in now, because I'm going to close the betting here in just a little bit. Hello, Giant Unicorn. Hello, Jark, the shark. Congratulations on your 1,000 followers, Unicorn. 1,000 plus. All right, so we'll go ahead and make our turn here. We'll go ahead and turn the autopilot off. Just make our turn here. It's going to be a little bit of a sharp turn here. We got a nice. Oh, it is a train. Okay, so it was a railway. So if I think that railway is going to turn slightly to the left. So I think if we follow that, that's going to take us into the airport. Yep. So we'll probably beat the train in. All right, got a few more seconds here for betting on my landing rate. Yeah, we're trying to get there, Unicorn. All right, so we're a little bit fast. Ooh, that's a strange weather load. I'm not sure if the real weather connector is running. All right, so we got landing lights on. We got to better put in some flaps here. I'm gonna close the betting for my landing rate. Ooh, the lights are on. It's the daytime, but because of the overcast, we got runway lights on. And this is a skinny runway.
So,
Ooh.
5-card stud, nothing wild. And the sky's the limit.
Whoa. Coming in a little low. All right. Well, I'll move the landing rate so you guys can see it. It was 140. You probably saw it before. The ForeFlight wasn't blocking it this time. When I have the ForeFlight up, it blocks. Jark the Shark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Disgraced Pilot, thank you for the host. Go ahead and turn off here and take a look at another one of GPB 500's pieces of work. So you got some nice hangars over here to the south or east. We'll take a liberty of taxiing over here instead of using the taxiway. The IKO here is Lima 52. It's the a lot of people do their first pilot edge flight.
But I think we're being
It's
followed.
Sextasy. It's Sextasy. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're getting closer. All right. We'll park here for just a moment. Put on our parking brakes. Oh, we forgot to raise our flaps. Follow the checklist, boys. All right, so let's. The winner was option number 2. So we click on that, and it says here that we had a total of 1,555 John Fly miles. We're bet 2 viewers won, 2 viewers lost. According to BrainBot, we've got. I'll do a replay here in just a moment. Wasn't too bad of a landing, but usually I get double digits in this plane on bigger runways. Looks like we have 50 in here tonight, and 10 of you are not following, so that would be great to get a few more follows if you can spare them. All right, so we'll do a replay here. Toggle replay. We'll disconnect from Pilot Edge because they don't like you doing replays on the network. There we go. Snail pace. Thank you for the follow.
But I think we're being followed.
Appreciate that, snail pace. We've got. It's close. Is that 997 or 996? Yeah, 996 maybe. Oh, Hockey Kid 1995208. Thank you for the follow. RJI 456. Thank you for the follow.
We're being followed.
Scenery didn't quite reload completely. The photo didn't on this approach, but so we're coming in. We cleared the fence. That's always a good thing.
I don't mean to alarm
We
you,
flared a little too much here.
but I think we're being followed.
Oh, and then we put her down. We got RJI 456 again. Thank you for the follow. Aviator Oath 131. Thank you for the follow.
But I think we're being followed.
We got Pandion 73.
I don't mean to alarm you,
I'm not getting an updated number,
but I think
so maybe we're there.
followed.
All right, we'll do a view from this side, and then we'll do a tower view. Marcos Luzbiar, thank you for the follow. We got a follower train.
But I think we're being followed.
We'll do it. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, the mains come down first. Almost tail came a little low. Wasn't too bad. Let's do one more just from the tower view. Or from the runway. We'll do a runway view. I'll take a sip. Yeah, that's what I have is 996. I'm not sure if it's updated. I don't think it has. I think we've crossed, but maybe it's 996. That'd be cool. We get there. All right, so we missed a donation. Did we? I didn't see a donation. Oh, Giant Unicorn, you're the first on the board, but the music didn't come up. Oh, I know why. Because Strexum, the overlay, is doing the donations, and I need to configure the alert. Thank you for the donation. You're the top donation. Giant unicorn. It's awesome. I need to configure the donation alert. I'm not sure if Strexm is a good place to do the donations or not. I mean, it's nice to have those top things down below, but maybe I just need to turn the alarm on. New PJs for me. I got 14 of these though, so I'm good. Yeah, snail pace. Yeah, it's kind of fun to do the GA here. All right, so if I go into settings, ooh, there we go. Brinair 2107. Thank you for the follow.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Trying to find where. Yeah, I may have to go back and do it with Twitch alerts, then that would work. So thank you again for the donation. All right, so let's get loaded for the next one here. So we'll go get out of replay mode, and I think we have enough. Yep, we got enough fuel. So we'll go ahead and let's take off out of here. Let's take off out of Oceano. Got some real nasty weather going on though. I'm tempted to go change the weather, to clear the weather. Clev T25, thank you. That must be 990. That must be 999.
But I think we're being followed.
"24-hour stream hype at 1,000 followers." Yeah, there you go. So, all right, we'll rather than take off right here, let's do a slow roll down the taxiway so we can take a good look at GPP 500's scenery, because he does good work. Is that 1,000? It is. Oh, it says 1,003. All right. Well, you know what that means. It's time to do a giveaway. So while I'm doing this slow taxi down to the runway, we'll go ahead and set up. Let's see. Let's set up.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Well, let's do this. Let's do a poll first. Tell me, you guys are the voice. Let me just park this for a second. All right. All right, let's see if there we go. So the poll has started. Actually, don't vote quite yet. Let's stop this. Let's run it for 5 minutes. So basically, what we're doing here is you're going to vote. Do you want to do for the gift certificate? I'm going to give one away for the store. Do you want to do an auction? So you basically bid John Fly miles, or do you want to do just a random spectator who has to claim? So if you're going to vote, all you do is you type 1 or you type 2, depending on if you want auction or random. So there we go. We're celebrating 1,000 followers. Taxis into planes. Don't tell anyone. All right. Right now, auction is winning. Random is winning. Or tied. We won't cross the runway yet. Put our parking brake in. Okay, so we got 2 to 6. I'll vote. Four to 8. All right, so I'm going to lower the size of this auction detail just a little bit. Oops. There we go. We'll just bring that right down there. 5 to 9. All right, let's do a takeoff. So we are going to put in a notch of flaps here because this is a relatively short field. You know what? I see more runway over there. I'm going down. Forgot about that part. I am eating a very awesome tortellini with a tomato cream sauce with turkey sausage and all kinds of fun spices and a few veggies. So it's amazing. Thank you, FSC Tony B. I'm pretty excited about the busting 1,000. We're going to celebrate it with a giveaway. Crazy would win on the auction, but it looks like Random's winning 9 to 5. So I'm glad I remembered that there's this little taxiway on this side of the airport. I think the random will be a situation where you have to type in the magic word, and then it'll go for 10 minutes. So it's not as if everyone in here is going to automatically be entered into the random. But while we're doing this, let's listen to the. You guys may have missed this, but this is this song I'm going to play. It's by a gentleman named Jeremy Harvey. He's got some albums available on iTunes and Amazon.com and other places. He saw my stream the other night and offered to write me an original piece. And so he wrote the John Fly theme song. So here we go. Sorry if I had a little echo on that. All right, now we're on a perfect path. Sync up our heading bug, click on our autopilot, go into heading mode. Yeah, so there you go. There's the John Fly's theme song. Kind of cool. I really, I'm flattered. You know, someone would do an original song for me. So, don't know if Jeremy's here in the room or not, but good job on that song, my friend. Really appreciate it. All right. Oh, we're going up to 3,000 feet. We're going to let's go ahead and track the Gaviota VOR. So I'm going to come down here to the radio panel, going to dial 113.8, hit the active standby button. That makes it the primary. And got to make sure that make sure we switch that knob to nav 2, 113.8. Make that the standby or the primary. So that's the Gaviota VOR. And then we're going to come over here. Did I recalibrate my yoke and rudders for this bird? Mine's very twitchy. Yeah, I've played with different settings. For example, here they have Saitek yoke recommended settings, joystick recommended. I've played around with them. Right now I'm doing custom settings. I'm not sure if they're the best. But KIZ1, thank you for the follow. -3 out of 10. The facial expression made it such determination. Down elevate while inverted. Yeah. I wish I could fly into the sky so very high, like a dragonfly. Above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please. That's pretty good, snail pace. I like that. All right, so let's. I'm going to rotate down here to course. I'm going to rotate my course knob until that VOR lines up. And then we'll fly that VOR course, assuming that we can tune it in. Yep, there we go. So as you can see here, as I rotate the course knob here, that needle right there is going to get centered. And so then we're going to go down. We can click on the nav button down here, or I can just click the nav button here on my autopilot here, and then the multi-panel. So that changes, that nav changes into the nav mode, and we're basically doing the 125 radio to Gaviota, and there it did. The other thing we'll do is we'll tune, because nav 2 is tuned in, we should start picking up DME. Yeah, we got DME distance here at the bottom. We got 36 miles to Gaviota. And the clouds look good. All right. Why would you ever go negative G in a roll? That's a good question. John wears a G suit in all the birds. Yeah, I do. Okay, so it looks like random 1, right? So we're gonna set up the giveaway right now. Just telling you right now, if you're not following, you're not gonna qualify for the giveaway. So I would I'd recommend you do that. I just noticed here on the map we're coming up to Santa Maria Airport, and the minimum distance here is, yeah. So I would violate that airport's airspace if I was 2,800 feet or below. So we're gonna be okay. All right. So this is like aviation. Yeah, I'm so relaxed. Yep. Welcome, Kiz. So can I call it the 125 radio though? 125 radio outbound, or would that still be 305 radio? All right, so let's go over here. Giveaway. Okay, we're going to say that you need to watch for 10 minutes. We're going to run it for 20. The reminder delay will be every 2 minutes, and you have to claim it. Okay, setting up the giveaway. Just doing a test here. Don't know if this is going to work. All right, let's see if this works, people. Okay, so we're doing a giveaway. Oh, that's cool. Current giveaway. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's just put that into the panel so people, see if people will notice. All right. Well, wait, Rob. No, you're the first one in. Nice. All right. So we are 27 miles from Gaviota. The clouds look really good, I must say. Got our navs and strobes. Beacon lights on. Throttle we can take back a little bit more. Mixture does not look good. I've been distracted. Let's lean our mixture. How come you guys didn't catch that before? Rob, if you look just above my head, the answer to the question is just above my head. And I'm not sure if it has to be capitalized or not. My texture setting, extreme or very high, it's extreme. I'm kind of flying low here, so got some nice freeway traffic. The clouds are making it definitely dark on the ground, but I'm doing extreme res. Followers have to be here for at least 10 minutes. Yeah. anyone, you have to be viewing for 10 minutes, but the giveaway goes for, longer. I'll get in on the roulette this time. Spin 31 1000. Spin 27 1000 and spin 7 1000 and spin. Oh, no more bets. That's it. Oh, dang it. FSC 20B, I think, was too late. We're definitely not flying VFR right now. We're definitely in some cloud cover. Ooh, some rays coming down. That's kind of cool. All right, RA Flyer, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you again. Yeah, we're excited about the 1,000 followers. See you on your stream soon, sir. Does anyone here know what that means? The thing that you're typing in to enter the giveaway. Does anyone know what that means? FSC 20B's prestige level can get upped for a year. BrainBot does a month or something, which is pretty low. So I have to go excuse me as I talk with my mouth full. I have to go in and manually update it. So if I go to FSC Tony B, I edit that. Okay. Can you FSE Tony B? Can you type in JFM again? Yeah, exactly right. He schooled me. Yeah, Josh J. Gibbs taught me. He taught me a lot about this damn simulator. It's his fault. Taught me how to. Just by watching his streams, he taught me how to engage an audience, have good quality content with photo, and good audio. And he's taught me. He's taught me how to be friendly with everyone. He's taught me how to troll the trolls. Yeah, so FSC, yeah, there you go. There you're now you're a year out, so that's cool. So yeah, you're earning John Fly miles, and you got other privileges faster than those that have not done their prestige level up. Yeah, thank you, Josh. Appreciate all that you've done. We're gonna have fun at Flight SimCon. First beers are on me. All right, so we're coming up to our airport. Airport field elevation is 674. So we can just start a slow descent down to. We'll go down to 2,000 to begin with. Still tracking the Gaviota VOR, which is just south of the field. I'm going to KIZA, and this is another GPB 500 scenery. Might as well open up the bedding here for the landing rate. So you got the giveaway going on, and you got the landing rate bets going on. Yes, 5. Why not buy a case? I think I do see an airport up there in the distance. Yep, I do. We're overspeeding, so let's take back our throttle. We'll enter left downwind here for Santa Ynez. We'll go ahead and tune in the AWOS 118075.
Santa Ynez Information Whiskey. 0-100 Zulu weather. Sky clear, visibility 10. Temperature 22, dew point 11. Wind 270 at 12, altimeter 2996. Arriving and departing runway 26.
Must be an X-plane sound controlling the comms. Because I can't hear it. Yeah, I should probably just turn up the volume here.
Santa Ynez Information Whiskey.
So we got information whiskey.
Sky clear, visibility 10. Temperature 22, dew point 11.
So we're gonna go into. We'll sync the heading bug. We'll go into heading mode. You don't have to obviously use the autopilot, but I'm just demonstrating the Saitek panels tonight, right? Go ahead and continue our descent down to pattern altitude. Enter that downwind. So we got our information. How can you see who's in the giveaway? I have a list here. I don't think it shows up on the stream. But if I go here, there's 12 people, I think, in right now. I could be wrong. There could be more. I'll have to check it out after I land. We got 9 minutes left for the giveaway. And Jay Krause, I don't think you spelled it correctly. Be careful. All right, so we're coming down to pattern altitude. We're at 1700, so we'll just stay here for a left downwind. And this looks like a nice airport. Oh, Joe Tuesday.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Joe Tuesday, thank you for the follow. Overdrive makes good suggestions right there. All right, so again, field elevation here. Pattern altitude, we're right at pattern altitude. And We're looking down here at the airport as we fly the left downwind. So we got runway 8 and 26. Got some hangars. Got our binoculars out. Santa Ynez. Windsock. Looks good for this runway. Focus. I got money riding on this. Make it a 1. Focus. Well, I should have a sip first. You know, with these smaller runways, I tend to be in the triple digits, but we'll see. We'll extend our downwind here just a little bit. Hello, Mermoz M Tree. Hello, sir. How are you? Do you find yourself at home or some exotic hotel in some faraway place? We got a real world pilot, commercial pilot in the house now. Click on M Tree RM0Z and give him a follow. He has good content. So we'll go ahead and turn off our autopilot. We'll turn our base leg now. I'm going to close the bedding though. Whoa! Don't close the bed while trying to turn. Bedding is now closed. Ooh, sharp turn. Sharp turn. Overdrive, it's a Stoli vodka and Dr. Pepper. And the Stoli vodka is, what is it? It's called Stolinaya? Is that what it is? Stoli Vanilla with Dr. Pepper is the poison of the night. It's really good. I learned about it in some men's magazine. Can't remember the name of it. AskMen.com, I think, is what it was. I highly recommend it. If you don't mind sweet Russian stuff. Okay. Okay, let's put in some flaps. Okay, so we're a little high. Trim's off. I'm gonna pitch a little lower. Trim. Okay, trim feels all right now. Hydro. Thank you for the follow.
I don't mean to alarm anybody.
Hydro 091.
But I think we're being followed.
Okay, we got full flaps. We can pitch it down. It's not a really long runway. Oh, that was not bad. That was 91, folks. 91. We'll do our rollout here. Put our flaps up. And we'll exit the runway. Ooh, nice looking airport. Nice big letters, nice taxi markings here. We'll take a drive over here and take a look at this fine airport. Again, I'll put maybe someone in the chat can put some links, if they have a second, to GPB 500 scenery here for KIZA. He does really good work. He's got a handful of SoCal airports available for free. And if any of you are using GPB 500 scenery or going to after seeing it, consider a donation, even if it's a small one. Consider donating to him. He's got a donation link on his file pages. He's just doing some amazing work here in SoCal, and it's all for free. So we've got AV fuel up here. Got an AV truck. AV fuel truck, that is. So there we go. Okay, we're going to put our parking brake. Let's catch up on chat for a moment. Okay. All right, let's do the winner here. So we got winner, bam. The winner's won, under 99. Total of 2,595 John Fly miles were bet. 3 viewers won, 3 viewers lost. Jay Krause, I'm using the high res for the we're celebrating 1,000 followers tonight, folks. So I had to do a giveaway for 1,000 followers. What's the name on org again? It's GPB 500. I'm going to bring up a link here. All right, so I'm gonna bring up a link here and tell me if this works for you guys. If you click right there, it's going to show you GPB 500, and it's going to show he has the Bermuda Dunes Airport, Jacqueline Cochran Regional, which is thermal, KTRM, of course San Luis Obispo, which we've flown out of tonight earlier and also flew out of that yesterday. You can watch the VOD. Oceano, KPSP. He's got an amazing Palm Springs. Looks like he's got a Delaware Municipal Airport. So yeah, give him a follow. Time permitting, I may do a quick jaunt out of GPB 500's John Wayne. John Wayne's not released yet, and it may not be released on the org. I don't know the status of it, but we'll take a look at it. Yeah, Hemtree. This is a tortellini. You missed it earlier. It's a tortellini with turkey sausage and a tomato cream sauce. It's amazing. It really is. It's so good. I'm not a leftover type of guy, but this one's so good I'm going to have it for leftovers tomorrow. Oh, we have a winner. And how appropriate is it that a new follower has won? One of those people that brought me up to 1,000. Congratulations, Kiz, won. So what you need to do is you need to whisper me your email address. So if you type, you probably already know how to whisper, but /W space Johnfly space, just say hi. Let's just test the whisper. And if that works for you, then whisper me your email address so I can send you the gift certificate. Let's see. So, congratulations, Kiz won. Thank you for being one of the people that get me up. All right, cool. I got it. So, where are you from, Kiz? One, are you from the States? City? You from Europe? Canada? Congratulations. What's your simulator of choice? What's your aircraft of choice? And while we're doing that, we'll do a So where are you from, Kiz? One, are you from the States? City? You from Europe? Canada? Congratulations. What's your simulator of choice? What's your aircraft of choice? And while we're doing that, we'll do a replay. So we'll toggle replay. We'll get an outside view going here.
Santa Ynez Information Whiskey. 000 Zulu weather.
Oh, that's interesting. It brought the AWAS back. That's cool. It's nice water reflections there. Okay, 25 minutes I watched and I'm in love with the stream. This win is a beautiful touch. I'm from Hull, England. Well, welcome aboard, UK. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm relatively new to it. Started in October. I've really had a fun time meeting new people. So I'm just gonna, while that replay is running, we will. Oh, that's a good point. That's such a good point. Okay, again, Jeremy Harvey, John Fly theme song. Oops. Hello, FO Blondie. How you doing? You and I both want the TBM 930.
But I think we're being followed.
Trying to get this prize out the door here. We'll do it just a couple more replays if you don't mind. Let's do a look from the outside.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
right, so yeah, that's the John Fly theme song, an original by Jeremy Harvey. Check him out on iTunes and Amazon. Okay, so KIZ1, your gift certificate has been processed, and you should receive it within the hour in your email. Let me know as soon as you have. If you don't receive it within the hour, make sure you check your junk mail. So what is chat talking about? Oh, okay. He's running FSX at the moment. All right, well, KIZ1, you can certainly gift it to someone using X-Plane, or you can make the plunge. You can try out the demo. Go to x-plane.com and download the X-Plane demo. Just a warning, though, that the default 172 is nothing like this 172, so be expected to know that the plane is not exactly up to the par of a payware aircraft. The other thing is, if you're going to try out X-Plane, there is a wonderful tutorial on how to get started with X-Plane. One of my favorite streamers produced this video.
Hello everybody, welcome aboard.
And his name is Cat Strader, or Ty. And here's a link. Here's a link to his welcome to X-Plane, configure your X-Plane. That's how to do your joysticks and how to do your camera views. So yeah, check it out, because we're all here about converting people. You know, I have P3D, I have FSX. I'm going to have Dovetail here at the end of the month. So yeah, give it a go. Your father hires a lot of machinery out that gets transported by the choppers. I spent a lot of time in those offices when he took me to watch planes. Fond memories of those. Nice. So you'd love to see a simmer land in Santiago de Compostela. Lest. Lived there for 6 years and arrived and departed there more often than I did from Amsterdam. I am Dutch. Well, yeah, I don't have any scenery for SCQ or LEST. I only have really scenery for Europe. Was that Europe, or is that or where is that? Yeah, well, kids, you can get a head start there, and we'll all show you the ropes too on how to get it going. That video is awesome. Check it out. And you have to consider that X-Plane is 64-bit, whereas P3D and FSX are 32-bit. Just saying. Hello, everybody, and welcome aboard. That's right. Pratt PT6 KIZ1. It's in Spain. Okay, so I might have some scenery for that. I don't have it on this current hard drive, though. So, all right. Let's do our next leg. Let's go ahead and load up. We'll load up at... We'll load up at the other thing you can do possibly, Kiz, is if you're going to stick with FSX and P3D, is you could certainly coordinate with one of these fine folks in here, and they may give you cash for that gift certificate, like $8 towards a $15 gift certificate. That's one possibility. But I encourage you to try the X-Plane for sure. I'll even give you a flight lesson, although I'm a rookie myself. All right, we're loading up John Wayne. This is a John Wayne that none of you have. It's a senior that's yet been released. So I guess you could call it beta, and I'm testing it. Where are you going? Oh. Okay. Is it still light outside? Okay, cool. All right. 1,000 followers. Wow. Yeah. We crossed. Anyway, boy, it's taking a little while to load up this new scenery, though. Part of it is because it's on a spinning disk. It's not on my solid state, so. FSE flights. I should do an FSE flight. Oh, we're loaded up. Okay, we're loaded up. Oh. I mean, just, okay. Well, first off, SkyMax for the win. We got some amazing, beautiful static aircraft down here. Got to go. See ya, 3 Black. Take care, man. See you soon. I sometimes speak to my right shoulder. Yep, I do. All right, so over here we have, this is signature. Now how does that look? I mean, that is cool. That is pretty cool. And you've got a couple of jets over that way. Couple more static aircraft. Let's just take a look down here. I'll try to go slow so we can enjoy this. So you got the FedEx. We have a Caravan here. You got a couple of Southwest jets here at the terminal. Couple American jets. Oh, we got the new livery and the old livery Southwest. We got American Airlines. And that over here we have United. And United. And United. And SkyWest. And another FedEx, it looks like. So if we come down here, here's your view of your runways coming in. So you've got, let me just give you a little bit different lighting here so we can see this. So there's runway 20 left coming in. Although the center line's not lit up. I gotta work on that. And there it is during the day. Of course, our day here is going to be influenced by the shadow of the clouds. So we'll bring it back to day a little bit here. And then over here we got 20 right coming in. Some really nice textures. We got the fuel tanks. We've got, of course, the tower. And the John Wayne Airport fire truck. Got some stuff over this way. Rob KBTL, this is GPB 500. He's also making this, but it's not. Again, it's not available to the public, but it's really good. It's really good textures. It's getting very late in England. I need to get to bed. What time does your stream usually start, John Fly? Kiz, mine usually starts, I usually stream on Tuesday night here in the U.S. and Thursday night, and then Sunday mornings. So it's about this time, whatever it is right now in the UK, where you are. right around this time on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. You'll catch me for a little while. And then I sometimes will stream on Friday night or a Saturday random, but the regular schedule is Tuesday night, Thursday night, and then Sunday morning. So thanks for joining us. Hope you convert. Catch you later. Gonna redo your V1 just to stare at the airport for a while. Yeah. The nighttime lighting is really good. All right, so a little bit more here. So we've got some really nice buildings over this way. Got some nice cars in the administrative area. Got some ortho, but this is cool. Look at this. You got Martin Aviation. You got Western Avionics. You got some really high-end quality static aircraft. Over here we have the Lion Air Museum. And over there we have Helistream Incorporated. We'll keep coming down here. Yeah, it's just an amazing job. So, yeah, here's Atlantic at the other end. We got Chevron. Let's see, this one's American Aircraft Maintenance, Atlantic, and some more static aircraft down this way. So yeah, give a try to GPB 500 scenery. Again, the one more time. Here's the link to his scenery for those of you who missed it. Those are all the airports he's got released on the org. It's a P-38 on the ramp. Nice. Do I have the Sipley teams, etc. when at the gate like I've seen? I'm not sure what you mean, but what do you mean by SYPLLY? When I'm at the gate and I'm in a 737, you do have the ground handling happen. I'm not sure if this one has auto gate though. Supply teams. Okay. I can bring up the food trucks and the fuel truck, the van, the passenger bus, the stairs, the ground power unit. I can bring all that in here. No problem. All right, let's do a quick flight out of here. So battery on, alternator on, beacon on. Let's crack the throttle. A little bit of a full mixture. Crack the throttle. Parking brake set. Crank her over. Take the RPM back to 1,000. Turn off our fuel pump. Our fuel pump wasn't on. Turn on our taxi light. Let's do a spinner here, because I haven't done a spinner for a while. All right, so the third one. We're going with the third one. Oh, no PE. Here's the second one. We're going with the third one. Oh, third one's no PE. So that means this one's going to be PE. Oh, no PE. So we're going to do some adventure flying. There you go. All right, so that means we can quickly taxi out here. just get a little bit better view here as I taxi out. I am running SkyMax Pro 3.1.2. This is the Airfoil Labs Cessna 172 version 1.52. I'm running the Real Weather connector add-on for SkyMax. And I'm running GPB 500's John Wayne. Not released yet. Not sure what his plans are with regards to it, but I'm impressed with it. He does use Mr. X and open scenery objects in some cases, and a lot of his own original designs. The other day, he sent me a fuel tank that he was working on, and he was getting images from the actual airport, the fuel tank there. And it's pretty cool how, you know what, let's turn over here. It's pretty cool how, he goes and does his research to try to get as accurate as possible. And I think he's even got a foot soldier or two that will go to an airport. I'm hoping that I can convince him to do an airport or two for me in the future. So we're just going to taxi down Charlie here to 20 left. There is a really good John Wayne scenery right now available on the org, which is, I believe it's by Iced 83, I think. Is that right? Iced 83. I think he also, he streams a lot of P3D, but I think he does do an airport for this and many others. It's got some great scenery. Pratt PT6, I know that one other guy, and possibly two, have been using it. And, well, I would say probably more than that. Anyone that's probably good buddies with GPB 500 will have it. But as far as on Twitch, I think only, I don't know actually. I've only seen it on Torbinator 97's stream and here, but it could be elsewhere. So I got to give some feedback. And I guess my one bit of feedback that I gave to him already was the textures in between the runways were a little bit weird, but that's solely based off the fact that it was ortho. So as you can see here on the lower video down here, I'm doing a lot of right and left rudder movement just to keep this baby on center line. It's probably a little exaggerated, but this is the Global Sim Alliance livery. So on the stream up above, you'll see that I'm streaming on the Global Sim Alliance, just the title up above. And if you click on that, you get a list of the team members of the Global Sim Alliance. Some of them are here in the room tonight, and those are some good quality streamers. So if you're not following them already, give them a follow, and you'll enjoy some good content. We're entering. Oh wait, let's go here. John Wayne. Yeah, we're entering it. We're entering at Kilo. Corsa 140. Thank you for the follow.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
I am taxiing fast northwest. I agree. Probably shouldn't taxi that fast. I guess I was anxious to get up in the air. All right, so full throttle. We got landing lights on. We got our nav and strobe taxi lights off. We got we'll do a zero flaps landing, and we're taking off here from John Wayne 20 left. I think we're gonna do a low approach, looking back at the runway. And we might as well do my signature coming out of the airport. Oh. The clouds look good. One more coming out. All right. So we'll just make a turn off to the left here. Yeah, I like Rob KBTL streams scenery design and flying, so it's pretty cool seeing some of that stuff. I watched a video today on how to paint a livery. Oh, that looks good there. So we'll fly the left downwind. The actual pattern altitude typically at an airport is 1,000 feet, right? For a Cessna, it's typically 1,000 feet. Just so happens here that John Wayne is one of the exceptions. It's 800 feet. 800 feet is the pattern altitude for a single piston or single propeller aircraft. But yeah, 800 feet. So if you're taking on Pilot Edge, if you're doing your ratings and you fly at 1,000 feet or above a little bit, they may call you on that because you're supposed to be at 800 feet. And really the only way you know is if you look on the chart for John Wayne, and in small print it shows 800 feet as pattern altitude for Cessna aircraft. You're making progress on the tower? Cool. Well, I want to fly into KBTL on stream. But also, you're making an airport in Colorado, aren't you? Oh, hey. This reminds me. I think. All right, well. Let's just fly over here. I think I want to fly. Oh, I gotta quit turning my head. That's really cool. All right, well, let's just fly over here. I think I want to fly. Oh, I gotta quit turning my head. There's something over here I wanted to check out. Well, let's do this. Let's go into autopilot for a moment. Sync our heading bug. We'll stay at 1,700 feet for a moment. I'll keep the throttle up. Mixture. All right. Pattern altitude at Palomar is 1,200. Didn't know that. Oh, looks good, Rob. All right, so yeah, I was wondering, but those blimp hangars are definitely a part of GPB 500's scenery. So that's something that's unique to his scenery. I'm going to do one more flyby of the blimp hangars. Those are pretty cool textures. Crosswind 2406, how you doing? Yeah, this is some good scenery. I'm pretty low though. It looks a little better higher up actually, but it's not too bad, huh? And I really like the clouds. But we're gonna fly right back to those blimp hangars because they look really cool. Okay. So we'll descend down. No, my settings are not all maxed out. I'll remind me when I get on the ground. I'll show you the settings here. I'm going to land here back at John Wayne once I go back over these beautiful hangars. They have Goodyear blimps parked there. That's cool. Yeah, those look good. All right, so we're going to set up for... All right, if you're quick on this bet, you'll be able to get in on the landing rate, but you got to be quick. So there's the bet open. Because it's gonna be quick. You got to be quick. All right, so we'll turn our autopilot off. We're gonna turn final. We'll land the big one. Should we land 20 right, 20 left? We taxied down on this side, so we'll land on the big one. So there you go. Get your bets in now. Trim up a little bit. I have a joystick button over here that's programmed to change my trim. That's the key to a good landing in a Cessna, is being nicely trimmed. probably have my settings up a little high because my frames are around 24 right now, and I'd like to be around 30, so the settings may be a little high. It doesn't feel choppy or anything, but anyway, we're a little slow, so I'm gonna add a little power here. Not gonna try to hit the numbers. Just gonna try to ease her down. All right, well, that was 61. 61 feet per minute. Floated a little bit. A little Chevy action going on there. All right, so we'll taxi over here. We'll take a look at the scenery on the west side of John Wayne. Whoop, was doing the betting and I lost control. So we got signature over on this side as well. We'll go park up here at Martin Aviation here before our next leg. As long as I don't drop into the teens, it looks fine. Yeah. Not sure why it's so low today, but I really have been playing with the settings a lot. So we had 2 viewers win and 2 viewers lost again. Seems like those betting the bets are always even. You have same amount of winners as we do have losers. Got to change up the range maybe a little bit. All right, so there we are, Martin Aviation and the museum. All right, so someone wanted to look at my settings. So if I go up here to rendering, I've got compressed textures to save VRAM. My texture resolution is extreme res. All right, Snell Pace, thanks for joining. Catch you later, man. I got custom resolution because I'm running on a 4K TV. So I'm running 3840 by 2160, which does cost you quite a number of frames. One of my moderators is hosting someone else. Then I've got do not lock on the frame lock, and I've got 2.8 on the gamma, and I've got hold on 1 second here. Then I've got trees. I've got overgrown. Number of objects is too many. Tons of roads. Kansas residential on the cars. World detail distance is very high. And airport detail is high. Static detail is static. Water reflection detail is complete. I did change the water reflection detail today to the highest. So maybe that's what brought me down in frames. I'm running 3D bump maps, gritty detail, volumetric fog, draw per pixel lighting, HDR rendering, atmospheric scattering. I've got 2x SSAA and FXAA on the HDR anti-aliasing, and I got 2x on the anisotropic filter level. And I've got extended DSF. SkyMax runs my clouds, so the cloud detail percentage here doesn't really matter, if that makes sense. Over to replay. 1 second. 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 1 It's 980. Yeah, the specs are down below. You can check them in my profile. For sure. She landed where everyone else is, got the tire marks. I was just making it so the first flight she had was... All right, so left wheel was down first. Okay, so we got, let's do a runway view. Ooh.
Go November Oscar. Pretty much contact him. I'll be right back. Alright. John! Thanks for the host, dude! What? What? That's... I see in chat, but I didn't see... Did it pop up on my screen when I just walked away?